All right, we'll start up. Okay, it is 7. So let me just move forward to the next slide. So hello, everyone. We are the Development Student Club here at the University of Miami. And this is just a small info session about what we do and that we're also powered by Google developers. So as I said, this is the information and networking session. My name is Felipe Augusto Rangel. I'm a junior student at the University of Miami studying software engineering and economics. I'm also here with my fellow e-board members, Alex, Ryan, and Isaac. If you guys want to just introduce yourselves a little bit.
You can go ahead at first, Isaac.
Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Isaac Katia. I'm a senior majoring in computer science and minoring in math, and I'm the student advisor for DSC.
Hello, everyone. My name is Alex. I'm a senior, double major in computer science and mathematics with a minor in electrical engineering. I was the lead for the DSC last year and have been the president for ACM, Association for Computing Machinery, for a while now. Since this is my last year, I'm looking to pass down the torch now. So if you're interested, just let me know.
I'm Ryan. I'm a sophomore computer science major and a math and Spanish minor, and I'm social media liaison for the club.
Perfect. So yeah, so now let's just dive right in. So we're the Development Student Club, and what we're dedicated to doing is empowering students and creating impact through technology. We're going to be doing that through a series of workshops, speaker events, and networking sessions. And so to learn more about when those events are going to occur, be sure to follow us on Instagram, DSC U Miami. And also we have a website as well. We have to update it a little bit, but it's going to be dscumiami.com. So yeah, be sure to follow us. So first things first, what is a DSC? A DSC is a developer student club. And so what we are, student-run communities powered by Google developers, empowering students through technology and helping them build a network with other Google development communities. And so we're going to be doing a series of workshops, like I said, and these are going to be headed by Google developer experts and affiliates who work in the industry and use Google technology for their work. And so as well, as you can see, Google developers is like a family. We're a part of that family, so we're developer student clubs, but we also have the Women Tech Makers, GDG, which stands for Google Development Groups, and then Google Development Experts. So we all work in collaboration to form all these style events and to also work to what we call the Solutions Challenge, which I'll dive into a little bit later. And so, as I showed you before, we're really like a huge family. We're a huge community. I just wanted to show you like kind of where all the other DSCs are as well. So here, just in the United States of America and actually in Canada as well, we have a variety of DSCs. So actually the closest other DSC next to us is FIU and FAU. And actually this map is actually a little bit outdated. There's actually even more DSCs. But I just wanted to get you a little bit of a sneak peek into how global it is. And yeah, it's also all over the world. Just some fun fact, the Development Student Club actually started out in India and in Indonesia. It didn't actually start in the United States. It started out in the United States around 2 years ago, 2 to 3 years ago. But it's been extremely popular in India, like as you can see by all the bubbles here. I think there's probably over 100 DSCs there, and also as well in Indonesia. And here's just a video that I'm going to show about the work that DSCs do. And this is just one in Indonesia about how they created an app to alert villagers on floods that may occur in their region.
Saya dilahirkan di Bojonegoro. Ibu saya mendidik saya boleh bermain, tapi bermainnya itu nggak boleh jauh-jauh. Saya melihat kakak saya kebanjiran, yang paling parah tahun 2007, di mana rumahnya itu sangat tenggelam, banyak korban jiwa yang ditimbulkan, dan kakak saya itu kehilangan.
Kemarin ya lumayan, kemarin. Ya.
Kalau airnya semakin tinggi kan, nggak bisa lalu lintas kendaraan kan nggak bisa lewat, kita biasanya pakai perahu. Palingnya kalau udah agak parah lagi kita ngungsi.
Warga juga pasti resah, kalau enggak sebelumnya belum diberitahu kan resah. Kalau sudah diberitahu kan nanti ada persiapan.
Saya ketika kuliah di PENS ini, saya pertama kali tahu DSC itu dari Dana. Seharusnya kita bisa menghindari hal buruk terjadi ketika kita mengetahui apa yang akan terjadi. Dana membantu saya sekali dalam hal tersebut bersama tim untuk membuat aplikasi Elfloat.
Alatnya itu bersifat kayak misal di sini bakalan ada banjir dari pemerintah bakalan langsung tidak berdasarkan yang sebelumnya berdasarkan data kami itu berdasarkan dari WhatsApp. Nanti setelah itu penduduk bisa ke posko terdekat. Di sini ada lokasi-lokasi poskonya. Terus kita bisa kayak ngeset arahnya belok kiri mau atau belok kanan gitu ada. Karena kita memanfaatkan teknologi arahan juga dari Google. Oke, sudah selesai?
Oke, selesai.
Oke.
Kemudian kita mencoba ke sana, kita menunjukkan ke warga Bojonegoro.
Kalau sekarang kalau ada aplikasi ini kan bisa langsung masuk ke HP-nya masing-masing. Jadi semua warga langsung otomatis langsung tahu.
Di sini kita milih Balai Desa
Mulia Agung,
Petunjuk
ya.
Arah.
Ya.
Di sini kita bisa lihat di posko ini ada berapa banyak orang.
Membantu banget berarti ya, sangat amat membantu.
Iya. Ini rencana emang akan kami rilis ke Bojonegoro ini.
Oh gitu ya.
This is the power of DSC. Students all over the world, we can learn and teaching together and also to solve local problems.
Dengan adanya aplikasi Elfloat ini, saya merasa sangat senang sekali saya bisa membantu warga masyarakat Bojonegoro, terutama untuk kakak saya.
Okay, so as you can see, that's some of the great work that development student clubs can do around the world. And if you have any ideas about problems you want to solve in the local community, we're more than willing to give you the tools and resources to solve those problems through our workshops and such. Okay, so here, as I've already done some introductions, here's just our team. There's some people who couldn't make it to this info session today. As I said before, I'm Philippe Rangel, I'm the president and DSC lead. And we have Isaac as well, and everyone else can also chime in.
Everyone, my name is Isaac, and yeah, I'm the student advisor for DSC. I was the lead in 2019.
Ryan, you want to go first?
Yeah, sure. I'm Ryan. From earlier, I'm the media and marketing lead. It's my first year in the club, though.
Hello, everyone. I'm Alex. The reason I'm not in this picture is this is the DSC. I am technically not in an official capacity, some role. However, I was the lead last year, but I am the president of the Association for Computing Machinery.
Perfect. And you'll have the opportunity to meet more of us and network with us in other sessions, but I just wanted to give you this snapshot. All right, so what's happening? So what are we going to be doing with Google DSC for this semester? So as I kind of hinted at before, we're going to be running a series of workshops. And so our first workshop is going to be in web development, and that's going to be towards the end of this month. And we're going to give you pretty much kind of an overview of what web development is and kind of some tools of what you can do to learn more about it and probably build your own first website. Also, on top of that, we're going to be doing mobile app development. That's going to be using a framework called Flutter. And Flutter is great because it gives you the tools to make an app for both iOS and Android with just one programming language and one skill set. So that's a really great way to learn that, and it's a great framework. Also, this is going to be more than likely next semester. We're going to be doing a Google Cloud study jams. So basically, there's sessions on what is Google Cloud, how is it used, and why is it important in the realm of technology. And so this is also going to be doing code labs and study jams. And so workshops are the focal point, and we're also going to be doing topics like machine learning, Google Cloud, AI, Android, and iOS. Simple as that. And here as well, community projects. So if you have a problem in your local community, we also want to give solutions to that. Like, for example, helping like non-for-profits. And actually, Isaac was a part of the Google Development Student Club in Ghana. So if Isaac, you want to shed some light on that, that'll be awesome.
Yeah, so my first introduction to the DSC was in Ghana. Before I came to Miami, I schooled in Ghana for a year. And that was when like the DSC had kind of like moved from India. They had kind of like followed a similar program in Ghana. And I got to kind of like be in some of the sessions where they got to build some of these projects. I wasn't able to stay for that long because I was only in 2 sessions. But they released this video a year after I came here. And yeah, so that's literally my spiel. But we did a lot of similar stuff we're going to do here at the DSC.
Okay, perfect. So let's run it.
When I came to first year, I found it difficult navigating a lot of facilities on campus. Most first year students, they found it a major challenge. So I said, okay, this is something that we really need to solve. The DSC is a community where students who are like-minded come together to learn technologies in cloud, Android development, and web development. So after a few workshops, I figured that we could solve accessibility for first-year students. We decided to use the mall as a use case to build a navigation system using AR technology. At first, people were like, this is really a complex problem to solve. But then after we broke the problem down, we realized that all the technologies we had to use, we had already learned them in our DSC workshops.
When I heard about it, I was like, David, I need to join this project because I was lost basically the entire first academic year. And that's what DSC does. It gives you a project and it makes sure that you are well equipped to work on the project.
So we had a lot of volunteers and we broke them into teams. First, we had a Blender team to get a 3D model of the building. Then we had the Unity and Scripted team who got the models and made it interactive and available to the Android team, who built the screens and the app and used Firebase, which stores user data and for business analytics. And we had a UI team who created a designer set and all the dynamic interfaces you see. Last, we had a documentation team who put everything into one file to make it available to the open source community.
My name is Paul and I study chemistry. I got inspired by attending one of the DSC seminars.
I'm actually very impressed about my brother's journey here because as a computer science student, I just have to focus on the PC parts, computer building apps, but he has something else to do. But he's still taking some time off to help us and he's really doing a good job.
Now I can build Android apps. That means I can use that as a part-time job and maybe chemistry as my full-time job, or maybe the vice versa.
There were times that we had to meet in the evenings. There were times we had to meet early in the morning just to get the project working.
It was hard, but then we looked at the bigger picture and realized that, okay, we can do this, so yeah. DSC is a family and it's about the learning of teamwork and leadership.
What we've built is not a perfect app, but we've come a long way by being able to use the knowledge that we gained from our DSC workshops. My God, this is cool. Who wouldn't love this?
Perfect. So just as you saw the Development Student Club in Indonesia, they also worked on a project to solve a local problem in their community. If you definitely have any ideas or problems you'd like to solve here in the Miami community, that'd be really awesome to see. And as well, besides doing workshops, we're thinking about doing as well tech talks / guest speaker events. We'll bring in an expert in the industry. We're still deciding on what guest speaker we're going to bring in for late October, but we're just thinking about right now a speaker that's involved in the blockchain industry. And so he actually is right now is also a UMiami alum. So we're thinking about seeing if he can come in, but we'll confirm everything with you guys over our social medias and our Engage page. And as well, very important is the Solutions Challenge as well. And so here's just a video on kind of the Solutions Challenge from last year and kind of like the roadmap for that as well.
Hi everyone, I'm Erica Hansen, and in this video, I will give you an overview of the steps and timeline for the Google Developer Student Club's 2021 Solution Challenge. The Solution Challenge is an annual contest that invites students to develop solutions utilizing one or more Google technologies. This year's mission is for students to solve for one or more of the United Nations 17 Sustainable Development Goals. Check out the next video in this series to learn more on these 17 goals and how to brainstorm ideas to help achieve them. For now, let's take a look at the complete timeline of the Google Developer Student Club's 2021 Solution Challenge. The steps can be grouped into 4 phases: register, learn and build, deep mentorship, and demo day. At this phase, you'll join a Google Developer Student Club virtually at your college or university. If there is no club at your university, you can find the nearest one to you by checking our online directory. If you are joining a club outside your university, make sure to team up with at least one student from that university in order to be eligible to participate in the Solution Challenge. Once you are a Google Developer Student Club member, it's time to register your interest at goo.gle/solution challenge by submitting the form. Now you can form a team with up to 4 students from your club. Ideally, your team members will have a varied set of technical and soft skills, so you complement each other's strengths. The next phase is where you'll select one or more of the UN 17 Sustainable Goals to solve for. And now it's time to start defining and building your solution. We've created a series of videos to guide you through this process. They offer references to many technical resources available to you, so be sure to check them out. And remember, while you design and build your solution, you can always get guidance and assistance by posting a question on the mentorship platform Partheon, where Google developer experts can help you overcome the obstacles you face along the way. Once you have built your solution, gone through user feedback, and reiterated your code, it's time to record a demo video. The video should be 2 minutes or shorter and showcase your solution in a clear and exciting way. Both your solution and the demo video should be submitted by March 31st through the Solution Challenge website. At this stage, the Solution Challenge team of judges will review and rank all the submissions from around the world. You can check the judging criteria on the Solution Challenge website. The top 50 solutions will be announced and invited to join the deep mentoring phase. This phase is designed to fine-tune and improve the top 50 solutions. These top teams will receive mentoring from Google and Google developer experts. Once completed, these top 50 teams will resubmit their improved solutions and their improved demos to compete for a spot as one of the 10 finalists. These top 10 teams will win an array of prizes, among which are a 1-year subscription to Pluralsight, swag, and additional customized mentoring from Google and Google developer experts. The top 10 teams will also be invited to present their solution to Google and developers all over the world, live on YouTube during the 2021 Solution Challenge Demo Day. During Demo Day, the judges will watch the top 10 demos and interview the finalists. The final 3 winning teams will be announced live during the event, winning all the prizes included in the top 10 category, along with a Chromebook and a private meeting with a Google executive. The Google Developer Student Club Solution Challenge is a great opportunity to learn the latest Google technologies and kickstart your career by learning through doing. You'll be collaborating with Googlers and Google developer experts on your way to building a great solution. In the next video, we will explore the UN 17 Sustainable Development Goals and show you some ways to research and brainstorm solutions aligned with these goals. Thank you for watching, and I can't wait to see what you build.
Okay, so that was a kind of a sneak peek into the Solutions Challenge. So if you're at all interested in participating in the Solutions Challenge, then be sure to let us know. An updated version of this video will probably come out in the next couple months, they usually change it up a little bit. So it might not be the UN development goals, but it could be something else.
Hi, everyone.
Okay, next slide. So here's just kind of a snippet from that. So just kind of an overview of kind of what you have to do. So there's 4 stages. You have to register by the beginning of next year, so 2022. And then through those first 3 months, you're going to be building your idea up, and then you're going to be submitting it. And then pretty much that May to June timeline is going to be like mentorship. So Google development experts and Googlers will be helping you with your design. You resubmit it. And if you do win, you have the opportunity to present it to Google and on their demo day. And I don't expect it to really change for next year. So this is kind of like a little bit of a guideline. And this is just kind of how it was. So register, build, submit, and then you celebrate. And now here's just for our DSC, the event timeline for this semester. So if you're at King's Fest, that was kind of our first event, and then info session as well. And then so our first workshop, I think I said before, is going to be the web development workshop. That's going to be sometime later this month. We'll give you a more concrete answer sometime probably next week. We're still looking for a guest speaker for that, or at least someone who's going to like head up the workshop. And afterwards, we're doing a mobile development workshop. As I said before, it's going to be using Flutter. So it's going to be a framework that allows you to develop both an iOS and an Android. And then our biggest event of this semester is going to be a guest speaker event where we're going to bring in an industry expert for that event. And it's going to be in late October. And then for November, December, we're going to have like more like chill events. We're going to have a resume interview events. So if you want any guidance with how to build a resume, and as well just come coding interviews. I myself have had experience with coding interviews. Actually, last summer before junior year, I actually did an internship at Amazon. So I do have at least some internship experience and as well interview experience. So I'll probably be heading up those as well. So if you want any guidance or any advice, I'll be more than willing to talk during those events that will be taking place November and December. It'll probably be 3 sessions, so 2 in November and then I think 1 at the beginning of December. Next slide. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So why should you do this? It kind of lagged for a little bit. So yeah, of course, you should join a Google Development Student Club if you're at all, a computer science major or a software engineering major, or really any major. You're gonna have the opportunity to network with other people who are interested in software development, and you're also gonna have the opportunity to learn and develop. We're gonna give you resources for yourself to learn, and as well workshops to kind of get you kickstarted on whatever topic is at hand. And also, if you, for example, you do the solutions challenge, you're going to have that time to showcase your work to other Googlers around the world. So definitely, if you're interested in any one of those 3 facets, be sure to join us. And as well, does anybody have any questions? We're more than willing to answer. And I'll stop the recording here.